Good morning, Carnation Crafts viewers. Great to be back with you all. And you know, when we're back, we've got something special for you. We've got clean and simple for you. Now, just remember, this is edition 4 we are now bringing to you. So if any of you have got any of the others, please message us and let us know what you've made with yours and show us. But when we bring the beautiful new clean and simple ranges, this now, if you've been collecting them, is what yours is going to start and look like. Obviously, we are on number 4. I've only got 3 here, but there is 4. These are starting to look like beautiful additions on your shelf. And as you know, this is your little business in a box because you can make and sell with everything that's in here. Now, first of all, this is your beautiful Bluebells collection with this one. Now, you can see already it's giving you the inspiration and the colorways that you're getting. Whereas previous ones, like you can see, it shows it's pink. You know exactly what colors palette you're going to be working with. But this is only a guideline. Once we get into it, you know that this is going to be amazing for you. Now look at this one. It's a phenomenal kit, this one. You've got a few more extra embellishments in this. You've got mats and layers. You've got apertures. You've got extra little mat and layer dies in there. But look at these. These are beautiful. You've even got decoupage layers if you're wanting to bring those in. And that is going to be fabulous. But before we go any earlier, I know how popular these are. 30% of the stock has already gone. You were straight on there this morning as soon as you knew these were going live, so well done. But do remember, I'm only back again then at 12 noon, so do remember you've got to be quick on this one though. But this is your beautiful Bluebell collection. Now let's get into this. You can see with your dies, you've got your different shapes of your apertures, you've got your banner, you've got your bows, you've even got little tiny bumblebees that are going to be so useful for you to be able to use in there as well. Did you not see that? Good morning, Miss Tasmin.
Sorry, morning.
Good morning. You've got these fabulous, look, and even when you print out the artwork, you have got the little bumblebees. These are super, super cute. So in all your projects, you're going to use those. And then you've got your mats and layers, you've got your diamonds, you've got your ovals, and then you've got your triangles. So even to make extra bunting, things like that on your cards, you can do that. You've got the beautiful Bluebells on here. You've got then the decoupage, and this one is going to be such a valuable piece. This, you can make it look like mesh. It's like a filler inner, shall we say. It's going to add that dimension and sight over that. It's going to be fantastic. Then you've got the little small grasses. Again, a filler. You're not just getting the flowers, you're getting it all. So beautiful shape cards. And yes, you can see these are large sizes again for you. Now, looking through the stamps, oh wow, got to tell you, 35% of the stock. Thank you for joining us this morning. I love it. It's not very often I get to be here, but when I am, I love it to be with you all because honestly, your excitement when you get to see the clean and simple range, that's what it's all about. And I know, you know, the team, you know, these are specially designed just for this as well. So you are getting a little bit of bespokeness with it and like a limited edition. Remember that, because once we do one and that's all gone, they move on to the next one. So it's worth joining. Even now, if you've not had one before, this is your time to go. And at the price you're paying for this, it's really, really busy for this. $44.99 for this one, just for these 2 shows today, but it's a special price. Should be $49.99. Do remember there's the QR code at the bottom of the screen. If you've got one of your phones or your tablets, you can scan that with your photo. You know, like when we did COVID and you went out and you went to a bar or a pub, you had to scan it. Same sort of thing. Scan it, will take you automatically to the product, or the item number is on the screen. This is 240324 for that one. Now let's get back to the kit and show you what else you've got. Now in the back, as always, you're going to get your fabulous cardstock in here. Now you are going to get 5 sheets of this beautiful 350 GSM lovely coloured cardstock. Then navy, and navy is quite difficult to get hold of nowadays, so honestly beautiful to have that in the palette. Then you have got this blush blue. Now with this one, it's difficult to show you on camera, but you can see this is white. This has got a slight blue hue to it, but you would hardly tell, if you know what I mean. It's just that soft blush, you know, like we used to get like the beautiful paints like in barley white and, you know, oat white and things like that. It's that kind of tone to it as well. So really, really good with that one. So now, just let you know as well, we're now over 35% as well. So it's absolutely flying this morning. A lot of you are loving this with the new shape. We like a new shape, don't we? And I don't know about you, it was a bit brighter this morning, a bit lighter when we got up. So spring's coming. this could be a beautiful collection for you. So 10 sheets of your blush blue cardstock in here, 10 sheets of that. Then as we move through, and this is all literally, you know, just pop this in the back of your carton. I'm making this look really awkward and it's not. My hands haven't woke up yet this morning, as you can see, but they all slot in the back perfectly. Then you've got your rubber stamps in there as well. You've got your little bumblebees. You've got the little accents there as well. Then you've got these fabulous grasses. And again, look at the size of the stamps. These are good size. You're not getting itsy bitsy stamps that you're going to struggle with. They're all here. Then you have got your sentiment stamps in here. And we'll have a closer look at those in a moment. All self-cling. Very, very easy to do. But bear in mind what you are paying for your die sets here. Even if you don't rubber stamp yet, please don't worry. If you're buying this for a friend, they can bring everything together. But for your dies alone, that's a phenomenal value to get all that metal. Then you have got your 5 meters of 2mm wide actual foam on a roll. So you've got those. Then you've also got 1 sheet of your 2mm. And then you've got 1 sheet as well of your 5mm as well on there. So you've got plenty on there to use for your foam pads, to get height, to get dimension on there, and to make it work for you. And it all comes in this beautiful presentation box that's there for you. And as always, you know, it lists everything at the back. You've even got a matching artwork. So if you're wanting the artwork for the imagery, scan this, it will automatically take you to it. But you know, you crafty, savvy crafters out there, go to the website, start downloading it now, because this could probably be with you tomorrow or the day after. You know how quick that Carnation Crafts are at posting their goodies out, so make sure you're super quick on that. Now, let's show you the board so you can have a really good look at the artwork and the imagery. Nick and the team have done a phenomenal job with this one yet again. Now, this is what we are talking about, okay? These are just cut out in just the blush blue cardstock, and you can see there you've got dimension. If I tip that, you've got dimension in there. You've got the extra bits on there as well. Now, gonna have to give you a bit of a wheeler warning. 40% of the stock has now gone. This is absolutely flying. This could literally be one of those sellout ones before anybody gets to see it later on. So make sure you check out your baskets. I'll still be here while you're checking your baskets out. So then come back, and you can always watch this back on YouTube as well. So if you need inspiration when we start demoing, come right back, but check those baskets out to make sure you've got yours. Now, the Bluebells, as you can see, these are phenomenal. Then you've got your little mats and layers, which are all, you know, specially sized to work with the rubber stamp. So this is all going to give you that extra dimension on there. Even the edging on here has got those beautiful little little pinpricks on the edge as well. And the frame, if you want to, you can take those off to make them smaller. So if you want the inners or the outers, you've got those. Now, these are the layers. This is what it will look like when it's all cut out, and how glamorous. It's got that kind of Art Deco kind of feel about it. I think personally, it's got that beautiful stance on there, and it looks like an elegant vase, but it also gives you that drop shadow look for instantly for your artwork. Then you've got your bumblebees in there too, and I just love those. I think you're going to have a fabulous time with those. These are then your grasses. You've got that fabulous bow that actually looks like it's been cut by fabric. It's very detailed and it's very fine. Like the plaque as well, because you can use it that way, or you can turn it around, use it upwards. And then this is what I was talking to you about. It's like a little piece of fabric, but tuck this in, add this in. And also, you know, if you cut it out of craft card as well, just for an idea in the future, crumple it slightly before you glue it down. So some areas are raised. It actually looks like a real piece of fabric on there as well. So beautiful. Now, this is what your artwork that's all pre-coloured, that is available for you to download on the Carnation Crafts website. Like I say, it's on the back of your QR code, on the back obviously of your packaging, so do have a look on there. But look at the different colourways. But even with these, you could colour them pink if you wanted to. You could do that and make it look absolutely fabulous. Look at this with the mats and layers, looking incredible. How glamorous, stylish, elegant. You have got everything here. Just think for invitations, how beautiful this is going to be. And this, you know, the 2 hours I'm here with you today, I'm going to show you different ways of using the aperture as well to really give you that detail. These are your bumblebees when they're actually cut out. Look how super cute they are. Then you've got that fabulous like fabric, like that mesh on there, but that was going to really give you that wow factor with all your cards. And that's what we want with the Clean and Simple range. Straight out the packet, make and sell. You have got your own little profitable little business, if you want it to be, to really make some fabulous cards. Now, these are the stamps. Now look at the size of the stamps. These are fabulous. Beautifully crisp and clean. So even if you want to take a water brush, add little bits of colour to this, you can do that as well. And then look at this, you've got like the little, it could be like the little, you know, like petals from the flowers or just blowing in the wind. You've got extra bits there. Then your little bumblebees, those alone on a card or just on the reverse of your card with your own personal details at the end is going to be, it could be your signature. Just remember that. Then you've got the beautiful fonts in here. You've got congratulations, be happy, thank you, happy anniversary on your special day, lots of love, thinking of you, happy birthday, good luck and well done. And you can see from that in the statement alone, the Clean and Simple, this is what it's all about. Taking it back to keeping it pure and keeping it absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, 240324, details are on the screen for you. $44.99 for that one. Should be $44.99, but you're making that saving on the launch today. And this is launch day of the new Clean and Simple. But thank you everybody for being with us, and thank you to everybody who is on YouTube. Yes, Miss Taz.
Whilst we're thanking everybody, we may as well say hi.
Hi, let's say hi to some people this morning.
Who's
got
there? So many people we love.
Have we? Oh, busy this morning. Oh, thank you, everybody. Because it means a lot, because I'm not here all the time. Lovely Carla's always, you know, she's here and brings it to you. So sometimes it's nice just for me to sneak in and just do a couple of shows with you.
So,
who have we got?
Over on Facebook, we've got Pamela, who's saying good morning.
Hi, Pamela. Good morning.
Linda,
good morning,
Alexis,
Linda.
Amanda.
Wow.
Suzanne Page is saying good morning. She's watching us while she's getting her hair done. That's
nice.
dedication.
I like that. Yeah, I had my booth done yesterday. Ready.
Sarah's saying good morning. Jo saying she needs this kit.
You do need this because it is all of them, to be fair. And if you've only just joined us, you've never seen it before, what a place to start with this one, the Clean and Simple. It is stunning. So don't miss out on this one because, like I say, stock is absolutely flying. Who else have we got?
Alison saying good morning. She said, oops, it jumped into my basket.
Well, there's worse things.
Fran's saying good morning.
Good morning.
We've also got Karen Jane who's saying morning, everyone. On the naughty step today, I've just bought this kit. It's gorgeous. And
standard for me.
Lorraine from Spain saying hello.
Oh, hi, Lorraine in Spain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hope it's nice and sunny over there for you.
And then just quickly, over on YouTube, we've got Angela who's saying she loves this.
Hi, Angela.
Janine's saying good morning.
Good morning, Janine.
Catherine's saying she loves this.
Good morning,
and
Catherine.
Joanne is saying good morning.
Fabulous. Oh, I'm so glad you're all with me because, like I say, you know, it means a lot. And especially when we're bringing you something new, I do get a bit giddy and excitable. I do apologise. Shall I show you a few finished samples so you can see, even if you've got other things from Carnation Crafts, you can mix it in. Please don't be frightened to mix it up because then you'll get even more potential with it. But look at the styles that you can make with this. They are so fabulous to be able to use those. Now, let's take a little look, shall we? So you can see we've added in this beautiful teapot as well. So this is from the Cozy Tea range, and you can see we're there. Look at those, how different the cards can look. But then adding in your own gems, adding in extra florals. You might have extra pieces left over for your Carnation Crafts makes, but look how the bow and the sentiment all pull it together. This is working beautifully well. But then even for the guys cards or somebody who really loves nature, these are going to be fabulous. And can you see what I mean about the special size sentiment plaques? These work so well with that. But look at the different colours. Look at this. I was at the seaside last weekend. Not this weekend gone. Week before, went to Scarborough. Very nice, fish and chips, very nice. But this is what this reminds me of as well. So you've got that lovely time on there to have with these fabulous designs. And oh, and this one's beautiful. Look at this. I have to say thank you to Fiona, one of the design team members who's made this. And look how the actual point has been changed upside down. But it really does make a fabulous centerpiece. Then with the banner on there too, but changing the colours. So yes, we've given you the cardstock to get you started, but The world is your oyster. Once you start crafting with this, you have got a little bit of everything on this that's really going to be magical and give you that extra little piece for your crafting needs. And look at that, it's like a window to the outside, but not just an ordinary window. You've got that imagination there that you can play with this. But using it with that super smooth cardstock, it's going to be easy to stamp onto. But look at this in the window, they've even stamped the little bumblebees. So cute to have those on there as well. That really is going to give you that lovely look on there with all your beautiful cards on there. And then this one, It's Your Day. Look how treasured that is. That is absolutely, thank you for that one, Barbara, as well. They're beautiful. So it's however you want to mix and match it. But obviously having the shapes for the cards is going to make your life easier. And the matting and layer, you trying to do that with, you know, like a side plate or a cup, like we've all tried in the past, it's never going to be right. These are the perfect mats and layers to work with all of these. So just think about it. But very, very busy. I'm going to keep telling you because I need you to know how busy we are this morning. We are so busy. And honestly, oh, let me show you this last card. Look at that. For a guy's card. And it's all down to the Pure and Simple Bluebell collection. Look how lovely that is. And that one's another one from Fiona.
Clean and simple.
Clean and simple, sorry. Clean and simple. What would you expect from me, Miss Tasmin, than to change the name? You've worked with me for many years and know that I always change the name on everything.
This is why I'm here.
Yes, that's why she's here, because I'm a bit of a dafty, as you know. Now, let's do a little bit... Sorry about the sandwich bags, but that's what I got when I was prepping and getting it all done over the weekend for you. So let's take this out just to show you. So you've got all the different mats and layers in here. So what I've done, first of all, let's show you the actual artwork, okay? So if you are wanting to get this beautiful artwork, so you've got it ready to use and it'll all be double-sided, you're going to print out your A4 sheet, okay? Then what you're going to do, there is a black line, can you see? You score it on the black line, tiny bit of spray adhesive on the back, and this is what then seals this and makes it double-sided. What I'm going to do then, let me move some of my stuff out so I can show you, is take my die. Okay, now with these, I would say to you, please make sure that you do tape them down. Don't risk it, it's really not worth it. And I'm going to use the new tape dispenser. This is a new thing. The little kit. So we're going to use this. Now, taking the tape, all I'm going to do is just position this onto the edge. And then, oh, you know, you're not going to believe this, everybody. 45% of the stock of this has now gone. You've all been waiting for this. I'm so glad. And it's been a while since we've been here with this. So honestly, it is your time to get clean and simple. And you might be like me, you know, the sunshine's coming out. You're wanting to get out into the garden and do a little bit. You might be feeling like that with your cards as well, because I know I am. I'm wanting something new and something different. Now, I'm putting this through, bear with me, through the cutting emboss just to show you. But there is some smaller size dies, so you could, if you've got an A5 size machine, like the snap machine or something like that, I know a lot of you've got those, or even a handle cranking one, you can use it with all of those, obviously size permitting, but they're a really, really great size for all your cards as well. So we're just going to run this through, take this out. I'll try and knock everything off Miss Tasmin, otherwise I will have an angry Tasmin this morning. Now, taking this out of here, just be careful to remove your tape. Okay, so let's take that off of there. Just release that off of there, that pulls away, and then you can just take your poke tool and just pop this out. And then you have got a perfect edge to edge. Any landlock areas in between, just poke those out. But look at that, that is perfect. And it is double-sided, so if I want to reverse it, I can. But all you've got to do is download the artwork, and it's free. Just think of that, it is absolutely free. And you will have a look on there because there is the different colorways, so you can use those to then make a beautiful, beautiful card with as well. So let's just pop that on to there. Now what I am going to do is put this back in here so I don't lose it, because you know how daft I am, I get a bit daft. So, and things, I start losing things. So let's take this on. Now what I've done, I've taken the largest of the circle. Let me get my collection and I'll show you. I've taken the largest of the circle out and I've cut two of these. Okay, so I've got that large circle circumference on there. And then what I've done then is taken one of them and I've just scored it. If you want to just score it 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, I've probably done 1.5 inches there. that's fine. It's totally up to you. Do not worry about it. But I've got 2 of those, and this now is going to be my card blank, okay? So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of red liner tape, and what I'm going to do is pop this onto here, because remember, this is a moving part. So when it's a moving part, you need to make sure that literally you have got something super sticky like your red liner tape, just to make sure that it's fastened down and it's not going to move, okay? So let's remove that. And as you can see, really easy to do. Just use your poker tools. And then what I tend to do is line it up with the bottom on there, and we can do that. Now, if you are finding sometimes, you know, when you put your card together and you find the bottom, it's rocking a little bit too much, what I would tell you to do is just go straight across and just take that off, so it makes it a little bit more square on the bottom for standing, and then you'll find it will stand that little bit better on your cards as well. So don't be frightened to do that too, just as a tip there. Now, what I did then was take the next one down, and I've cut a blue circle. So now I've got that beautiful frontage that I can add to the front of my card. So now using a little bit of the everyday glue available on the website. There is extra, if you're wanting foam on the roll and everything else, there is extra on the website. So if you want to get some of those, but I'm just lining this up on here. Then you can see what I've done here. There's this die and there's this die. Let me show you. Let's get this off. Now with these actually, you can see one is bigger than the other, okay? So one's slightly smaller. These overlay, and this is what gives you this beautiful effect, but cut them obviously individually. But then it depends if you want a deeper aperture or you want a narrower aperture. You've got then both of them that you can invest in. So it's nice to have those, and you've got those different sizes too. And what I'm going to do is add some foam pads on the back just to elevate that and give it a little bit of height. So let's take my foam pads out. Let's add a few of these just onto the back of here. But these are great, and I wanted to show you these this time. I've used foam on the roll on a lot of my other demos, but I wanted to show you how easy these are to peel off as well, because there's nothing worse if you've got foam pads and they're a nightmare to peel off. Not with this one at all. And you can see with this, even with Daft Telly nails, I can peel this off. I don't need a poker tool. So these are top quality. These are beautiful. And it's always nice to have them in your kit, because then you know you have got everything good to go. If you're going to a craft class, or if you are going, you know, with your friends crafting, this is going to be fabulous. So let's just take this. All I'm going to do, I am going to leave over. You can buy more foam pads if you want on the website. Have a look at those on there. I'm going to lean slightly forward, so I do apologise if my head is in the way. There we go. But look at that. How fabulous and elegant does that look already with those on there? So just checking my cards at the right angle. So I've got all those bits there. Let's move this across now. Move that out of the way. And then I've got these fabulous elements here. Now, with this one as well, because what I wanted to do was to show you that you can actually do it sideways as well. You can use it however you want to. There's no, you know, you've got to do it a certain way or anything like that. It's totally up to you, because honestly, there's so much versatility with this kit. And hopefully with the demos that I show you, you're going to see how different it can look. Now look at that, the sentiments, perfection each and every time, all specially designed to fit together, and they really, really do. Now let me get one of the applicators, because we only need a fine bit of glue with this one. We don't need lots. Let's add a little bit of this, but very, very busy. Thank you everybody for being with us, and you are all enjoying. I'm loving your comments and your feedback that we are getting for the Clean and Simple range, because you know, it's something quite new still, because it's only the 4th one and it's quite new to, you know, Carnation Crafts, but it's something that we felt that was missing in the market, and something that was missing for you as crafters. And sometimes, I don't know about you, it's nice just to have that cheeky little kit sometimes where you can spoil yourself. First I'm going to glue this down, that would help. And you can add a little bit of glue on there, but you will see it just makes it easy. And if you've got lots of cards to make, which I know a lot of you have sometimes, this is your time now to be like, right, I'm going to get one of those kits. It's going to change the way I craft, and it's going to make it easy. But there's nothing more like a boutique style of card than having something like this that you can really get your teeth into and you can really experiment with, because hopefully, like I say, when I show you some of the other cards I've made, there's so many different things that you can do with this. So I'm just going to tuck this in there. with this fabulous glue, and then add in a little bit more. I'm going to tuck this in at the bottom. So if you wanted to do multiple pieces of this, you can do that, but honestly, please go over to the Carnation website, start downloading your artwork, start planning your ideas and sketching out what you want to do, because then you'll realise how much potential this kit has got. Now with this, layer this up, add to this as, oh, what's the matter? Oh, from Miss Taz. Taz, what's the matter?
Prepare yourself.
Have I got to prepare myself? Right, okay, I need to get serious with you now. 50% of the stock has already gone. We're not even half an hour into the show. We're only into 25 minutes. 50% of the stock has now gone. I'm supposed to have another show at 12 o'clock, but honestly, how this is going, anything could happen. So please, you are getting this. This is an exclusive. You are now buying into the world of clean and simple. You are now going to have the most bespoke, different kind of cards, and you're not going to see this everywhere. I know they will be launching it later on in the week, I think on Hobby Maker, but you'll be the first on Wednesday, sorry, on Hobby Maker, but you'll be the first to get it here and to secure and make sure you got the stock, because if we sell out of this, they might not have no stock for then. I'm just saying. So anything could happen. I don't think Mr. Mark's going to be too happy, but you never know. We might have to change things up. So just adding this onto here, you can see I've double layered it now just to give it that drop shadow. Nobody says you just have to use one piece. You can use two. And now I'm using this fabulous bow, but I'm only securing it in the actual centre because I want it to be a bit free movement with this one. Don't always stick everything down like with my flowers. Some of these, I've left it so it's got that little bit more play in it as well, because with this, I don't want it to look flat. I want it to look like it's a little bit wild and how bluebells would actually grow. So a little bit more glue on the back of here, and then all I'm going to do is add this to the front of the card, and hopefully this has inspired you to make the decision to get involved with Clean and Simple, because this is an outstanding collection from any of them for you to be able to use. There we go. Yes, Miss Taz.
While we're on that subject, I completely overlooked that Joanne said she's got all of them.
Wow.
All the extra cardstock and all the extra colour vignettes. And Sheila's turned around and says she has all the sets as well.
Fabulous. Yeah, because we have got, just to let you know as well, we have got the extra cardstock on the show. We've got the navy. So if you are wanting more navy cardstock, like I say, it's hard to get a true navy. And for men's cards, it always looks stunning. So we have got that. It's $14.99. Details are on the screen for you right now. 240325 for that one. So if you've got your basket open, pop that one in, and then you know you've got plenty of navy cardstock. But that also looks great with silver, mirrorboard, navy, navies, creams. But also if you want to add that in and add a little bit of lemon with it as well, so you can zhuzh it up a little bit as well. So add that in too. So there we go. But honestly, it's a fabulous collection, and I'm so glad that a lot of you have gone, you know, all out and are getting the collection, because like I say, I can imagine in some craft rooms now you have got all yours lined up. Like I say, there would be another one. Actually, I'll pretend. Let's use mine. All four of them already on your shelf. This is what the system is now looking like.
And it would be called Fond Florals.
Fond Florals, that we are missing one, so I do apologise. But just to give you an idea how fabulous this is going to look on your shelves, we're now giving you individual ones, but don't forget the artwork from one you could mix with another. Certain shapes from certain ones you're going to be able to mix and match with those as well. So you might have a circle in that one, but you might have the diamond from the other, from Proud Petals. You might be using this one, the original one that we launched with, but then you could add the little bumblebees up there as well. So do think they're not their own entity, they can be, but you can now start mixing and matching with these, and like I say, they are absolutely beautiful. And then let's show, do you know what, I'm going to show you a few more finished samples. That's what we're going to do. So let's just bring these in, because I want everybody to see the purity of this and how well it is going to work for you. Let's move that out of the way. Now look at this. This one's from Vera. This is beautiful. And again, I know obviously it's slightly different artwork, but a lot of you have got spare bits of artwork left over. A lot of us have got little cello bags with bits in. This is what it's all about. But look at this for a sympathy card. That's from Joanne. Look how beautiful that is. Laid together with those grasses, the little bumblebees, thinking of you. And it's all in the navy cardstock. And you can see the height, the dimension. It looks expensive. It looks incredible. Now let's take a look at this one. Look at this with the little mice on. Again, it's been twisted onto its side, and you can see the little mice are on that little log and they're having a fabulous time. But the cards, honestly, even if you wanted to take an A4 sheet of cardstock and you wanted this as a centerpiece, just to show you, I'm going to do it. You know, sometimes when you want to make a bigger card, okay, so you might have somebody at work who's leaving or having a baby. Look at this. That would sit well. Sorry, Miss Tasmin, that's me. I'm sorry. That would, sorry. She's not used to me. I am. She's worked with me many years. There's a lot of magic. But look at this. The centerpiece of an A4 cardstock. Mat and layer around this. Add a few more bits. That will work. But also, if we stay there, Miss Taz, I'm going to fold this in half and show you. Look, even on an A5 size card, that is going to work on there. So please don't always think it's got to be a circular card. Obviously, that's the main concept of it, to give you a base card. So if you've not got any base cards, make your own. But now we're showing you, you can put them onto it. It could be landscape, it could be portrait. You imagine that on there and then putting a strip behind it to join the two together. That's all you have to do with that one as well. Now I've messed that kit up, Miss Taz, I'm sorry. Got to get shouted at.
Like I said, I know you very well.
She knows me. But I get all these ideas and then I've got to share them with you. And I get like an excited puppy, you know I do. And especially when it's something as cool as this. Now look at that for a guy's card. That looks fabulous. Can you imagine? That could be like for a groom or with the buttons, because it looks like a tie, a shirt. Yeah, like a tuxedo. So you imagine black tie events. Now, this one is a showstopper. Look at this. Look how creative Fiona's been with that and added it in. Changing the colours, still using that piece that obviously comes in the kit, the bumblebees, but then adding her own artwork. These are incredible as always. And you can see, I'm going to be showing you like this later. Make yourself a little easel card. You can do that with it as well. So these concept cards that can be made with these kits. But just keeping it simple. And if you're making and selling, these are going to be the ones that are going to give you that little bit more. Now look at this. How incredible does that look? And again, to me, it looks very, very Art Deco. Now, if you're wondering where the enamel dots are from, they are part of the Carnation Crafts ones. They are available on the website if you want to have a look for those. They are the enamel dots, so have a look for those too. And all your extra cardstocks. While you're there, pop those in. Now, look at this. It could be somebody, you know, anniversary. It could be wedding. You know, beautiful collection to have there. And then look at this one. Somebody who's just a bird lover or something like that. Look how beautiful that is. Adding that background pop of colour in there, you can do that. But just remember, this is going to take you all the way through the year. And I also thought about this one. If you wanted to, you could make, you know, one of the ones that spin round, you could put a tag on the edge and spin it round. So you could have different sentiments, or come to my party, things like that. And you know, like the spinner ones for kids, they would love that.
Save the dates.
Save the dates. Or if you were having, you know, like the baby announcements and they have to, baby reveal. So you could spin it round. So you could spin the top bit round, but I would then put it on, you know, like we were saying before, on your A5 card, put a brad through it, and then you'll be able to spin the top and do that as well.
That's a great idea.
I have my moments, Taz. I have my moments. You know I do. Not very often, but I have my moments. But when you've got great creativity like this, and it's been designed by crafters who know what we want, this is why the clean and simple ranges, we call it clean and simple because it keeps it clean, keeps it simple, but it also then gives you the realms to play with this, to literally ignite your inspiration for it, and for you to take it whatever level you want. But sometimes the cleanest cards, the purest cards, are the ones that really somebody will say, that looks really elegant. And from the boards you can see, look how beautiful. You know, the artwork that you can get for free, you can print it out. And all these are hand drawn as well. So just remember on that. But look how fabulous this is. And I just love the shape of it as well. Can I just say, I'm going to say something. I'm going to be really naughty this morning. It reminds me of a very expensive car as well, that shape. Do you know which one I mean, Taz?
No.
I'll tell you afterwards. But yeah, I've seen them on backs of cars or on the front. But they're very expensive. That's all I'm saying. And they're all battery powered. I'm just saying. Yes, Miss Taz.
Whilst you're getting ready for your second demonstration,
yes,
we've got more people.
Have we? Oh, fabulous.
So many
Good
people
morning,
tuning in.
everybody.
So we've got Beth, who said she ordered this collection
Beth.
this morning at 8:02 to be
8:02. Well done. You got in early. I'm not surprised because honestly, we have 50% of the stock has already gone and we've not even done a full hour yet. That's how busy we've been for this morning. So thank you for contacting us.
We've also got Michelle, who says she loves this and she ordered it to take with her to the caravan.
Oh, this would be ideal in the caravan. Just take your little die cut machine. That's all you need.
We've got Liz, who's in Egypt,
Liz.
sat by the pool.
Oh, make sure you're nice and brown. I'm just saying. Keep hydrated.
Perla says, wow, just debated whether to buy it or not. And I did.
Good. I'm so glad. And please post your pictures on the Carnation Craft group. You can join it for free. Join it and put your pictures on there. Show us. We'd love to see.
We have a specific Clean and
Simple one, don't we?
dedicated Facebook page.
There we do. So have a look on Facebook for the Clean and Simple one. And then obviously you can just join that and then you can share your makes on there. It'd be great. Yes,
And
Miss
then
Taz.
Over on the YouTube.
On the OodaTube.
The OodaTube. We've got Denise, who said she ordered hers earlier.
Denise.
And she's printed out all the colours.
Well done.
Ellen, I keep calling her Elaine accidentally, silly me.
Helen.
Ellen. She has said, I have all the sets and all the extra packs of paper for them.
Well done. Oh, I'm so glad. And I hope you're using them. You're not just leaving them in the boxes. I want you to start using them. I want to see your makes because obviously Tasmin will send me pictures across and links to things so I can see in between the shows what you've been making. So it is really great to see what you do with it as well because it's not just for us, it's about you as well. So get involved and start sharing your makes with us as well. We'd love to see that too. Now, shall we make another little card, Miss Taz?
Yes, please.
Okay, so what I've done this time is I've taken the navy cardstock and again I've just cut 2 circles out just to show you. But if you did want to with this, and I'm going to do this, I know it's, but if you wanted to I'll fold this one because you're not see it underneath my card. What you can also do is just fold one in half and you can make a rocker card. Because then the elements will still fit on the top. Can you see? So you can make your own little rocker card as well, which I don't think anybody's come up with. I haven't seen any of the samples. So make yourself, just all you got to do is score that in half and then pop, obviously, your layers on because all your layers will still fit. So do not, let me show you. All the layers will still fit onto there. Can you see? So you can make yourself a rocker card this time. So I'm going to unfold that because I don't want it as a rocker card, but I did it just to show you. Okay. Now with this one, you're perhaps looking at it and thinking, has she done that? Now with this, you know what I'm like? I start experimenting and I start playing with it and doing different things with it. Now with this, I wanted it to look a little bit like a bow on a card. So what I did was I took the smaller one of the two. And what I did was, no I didn't, I took the big one, I'm telling fibs. Lay this onto here, so it cut the first time, okay? Because it laid on there, so it cut that out. Then what I did was then take it out, swap it round, and then put then that one on that side. And that's how I got it to cut it out. So now it looks like a little bow, but as I've looked at it since, and my son looked at it, it does look like a superhero as well. Little superhero mask.
Yes,
so yeah, a Ninja Turtle. So, there's ways and means. It's however you look at this because I want you to see the potential of all of these kits. Now, like I say, that one I have folded, but it doesn't matter. And what I'm going to do is just attach this onto here now. So again, back to the red liner tape. We're going to use a little bit of this and pop this onto here and pop those in. But I know a lot of you have got tapes and stuff at home. So, use what you have. But everything else in the kit, you have got it all. You haven't got to worry. Have I got this? Have I got that? Everything is in there. All you've got to do is take your time and just enjoy it. The journey with this is going to be incredible because you can challenge yourself. That's what I like to do. I like to challenge myself to see what different shapes I can come up with and what I can make. But if you're new, this is going to hold your hand like you wouldn't believe and give you the confidence to be able to use it. Now, this is the foam on the roll. Again, it's easy peel. I don't need a pokey tool. Daft Telly nails, it's easy to take off there as well. Extra is on the website if you want to have a look. We're also very busy now for the extra packs that we've got of the card stock as well. So a lot of you are taking our advice this morning. Well done. You are going to get 20 sheets, but it's the exact same colour. You've got that beautiful navy on there as well. $14.99 for that one. $240,325 for that one. So again, just peeling this off of here to give me a bit of height and a bit of definition, and that will then give you that shadow look on your cards. Plus as well, sometimes it's nice to have that height so it's not too flat, because sometimes they can be flat and then that's when you end up struggling. Your cards feel like they've got something missing. So let's make sure I'm not doing Australian one. Oh dear me, we're very busy. 55% of the stock has now gone. So this is you absolutely, this may be just one of your favorites this time, I don't know, but thank you so much. And I think a lot of you are realizing now the potential with the Clean and Simple range and how different your cards can be and will be. So do think about getting, you know, a little bit more and adding to it as well, and think of all the different colors and things like that. And like that lovely lady, I have forgotten her name, Tasmin, who says she's downloaded all the artwork already and things like that. You can go and get the artwork and download it for free, make extra copies, have them ready, and then as soon as your kit comes, which could be even tomorrow if you ordered on our first show, or the day after, it will be there with you. Because I know a lot of them, sometimes if they get it on the day of release, the next day it's normally out to you. So
they're so quick.
They are super quick. So massive thank you to Carnation Crafts team, and obviously, you know, the designers and everything who put these together, because they are very, very talented, and everything's hand drawn. Everything is very, very beautiful and detailed, and this is what makes Carnation, you know, stand out and give you something different with your crafty makes. So I'm just adding in the grasses now, just to tuck those in behind there. So I'm just pressing those down, giving them a second or two for those to hold. I've also got my little bumblebees, and these are so cute. Look at this, these little bumblebees I can put on here. These are going to be the making of a lot of your cards, because they're in different stature as well. That's the word I'm looking for. And these will then just give you that fabulous little look. Look at those. Got extra decoupage bits of the flowers as well. So I'm just going to add a few little bits of that, and I'm just turning those out. So they will just have a little bit more of a curvature to them. But I'm not doing it all. You don't have to do it all. Just bringing in that bit. But can you see now, by cutting it differently, it's drawing the eye in with this and giving you a different look on there as well. But if you just want to do it as is, that's fine. You know that with me. You do you, boo. You can do whatever you like with these as well. I put my foam pads down. I don't know what I've done with them pads. Oh, they're here. Here's my foam pads. So using just a couple of the foam pads, I've stamped out one of the little sentiments, and you can see, look how classy that looks. How fabulous these look. But also remember, you know, if you've got, I don't know, your foiling pens, you've got different bits, you can add those in as well. I'm just going to add that at the bottom, just to give it a little bit of a dress, and then I'm going to add this over the top as well. But so easy, so fabulous, and it really does make your cards sing. So just add that onto there, give that a little bit of press. But look at that. Now that really draws the eye in. It's giving it the beautiful artwork, but it's the shape as well. And honestly, there's nothing more better than a shaped card that's going to give you a beautiful finish like that, but only with your Clean and Simple range. This is your beautiful Bluebell collection that we're bringing you today. This is the launch show, and already over 55% of the stock has already gone. Special show price today of £44.99. Should be £49.99, but you can see with this one now, we have literally got a little bit of everything in there as well. So that's really going to make it. Yes, Miss Tasmin.
I just want to keep on top of the comments because they are coming in thick and
fabulous.
fast.
Thank you, everybody.
So over on YouTube, we've got Jill, who said, good morning all. I ordered mine and the navy and the blush card.
Wow.
Loving seeing all the samples for inspiration. Thank you.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
And one thing just to add, because I saw somebody else talking about it, they can copy the DT.
They can, yes.
The only thing we will say is if you see someone else's work on Clean and Simple, on Carnation Crafters, to ask permission. Don't just copy somebody else's work like that.
Just like I say, you can say if you saw this one and you're thinking, I want to make that one, but then you're, you know, putting it on. Obviously, just give comment to, you know, the designers. If you go on their the Clean and Simple Facebook page, but just if you then post a card that you've made with it, just, you know, just reference them, because at the end of the day it is their hard work, but you can, you know, replicate this, even if you just changed it slightly, whatever you wanted to do. But yeah, just give feedback to those who, you know, have done that. We're givers in this crafty world, aren't we? And yes, Miss Tasmin.
Over on Facebook, we've got Jeanette who said, "What a fantastic, fabulous, smart kit. Thank you. I have all the kits.
Wow.
And the navy is so elegant."
Yeah. It's different. It is so different. But mix it with silver, or even if you put cream with it, it just looks really fabulous.
And then we've got Sue who says, "Good morning, ladies. Have ordered mine. Cannot wait for it to be delivered.
Fabulous.
I have all of them, and they're absolutely gorgeous kits and very easy to use."
Fabulous. Thank you so much. That's what I wanted to get across to you all, and thank you for sending your comments in, because it's all right me sat here saying they're so easy and everything else, but honestly what I tend to do is just cut loads of bits out, and then I start having ideas and doing it like that. And if you're never sure, just cut it out a copy of paper first, if you don't want to ruin your cardstock, so you want to save it till you know what you want to do. But just have a play. That's the best way to do it, and then you'll get the vision, and then start, you know, make like little drawings, little sketches. And honestly, they are a game changer. They are so easy to do. But like I say, for me, this is one of them kits that's beginners, intermediate and advanced. It's a little bit of everybody as well. So you can see with that. So let's show you everything that you are getting in here. First of all, you get the fabulous box. As always, the packaging has always been amazing with these. And it'll tell you down the side exactly which kit it is. You'll be able to see the colours, so you know what colours you're using. But you imagine them all when they're all on the shelf as well. You're going to look a little bit fancy. And we do like that. But they all do intermix as well, so you can swap and change bits. But look at this. I'm just going to put that over my glue because I don't want to get glue on my packaging. There we go. Now, look at this. You have got, even if you, in my opinion, even if you just got those and everything else, it would be well worth it. But bear in mind, we are giving you your everyday dies for your mats and circles. And bear in mind, we've only used these to layer out. If you wanted to make apertures, you can then, you've got the layers to cut into your cardstock. So again, you might put a photograph behind that. You've got the smaller ones, which are plaques, which you can also use on your actual, with your stamps. But with these, if you actually then turn around and you've got scrap bits of cardstock, you can make like, oh, what's it? Is it Argyle pattern?
Argyle.
Yeah, you can make that pattern with the diamonds, or, you know, you could do something a little bit different with those. Then you've got the triangles, which will fit in, or you can take out. You've got the ovals, and the banner is fabulous. Now, if you're thinking, how am I going to get my sentiments in there? What I tend to do is, I'm not taking them out of that one, I'll take it out of this one. What I tend to do with mine, because I have got one where I've actually done it, I'll cut the banner first. Don't try and stamp and then cut it. Cut your banner first, and then what I did is I took my rubber stamp, took my acrylic block, and I just arced it slightly. So you can curve them if you wanted to. So that's congratulations. I'll show you mine probably later on in the next one. And I've just arced it, and that actually, you can make it sit in the curve, but a lot of the smaller ones will automatically just sit in there. But cut your banner out first. That's how easy that is to make that work. You've got your bow, which I think is just an everyday. The bumblebees, which are just a little bit of magic. Even if you cut those in little gold mirror board, they sparkle and twinkle beautifully. You've got your cardstock in the back as well. You are actually getting 5 sheets of the beautiful navy coloured cardstock. Excuse me, my voice is going. And I've got 10 sheets of the blush blue in there as well. So again, you've got lots of potential. You're up and running as soon as you get your kit home. This all stores at the back, so everything is stored in there. I'm trying to do this upside down back to front, so just bear with me. Now, once that's in there, you have then got your rubber stamps. So you've got your bumblebees, you've got your little leaves or petals, however you want to use them. You've got your grasses. So if you want to stamp with that and do a full background, you can do that as well. You've also got your sentiment stamps, and you've got a full array. You've got congratulations, be happy, thank you, happy anniversary, on your special day, lots of love, thinking of you, happy birthday, good luck and well done. Then you've got your foam tape on here. You've got 5 meters on here as well. So you've got all those on there. And then you've got 2 sizes in your foam pads. You've got your 10mm and you've got your 5mm ones. And these are all 2mm thick. So you can see you've got perfect sizing for all of those. Again, sits in the pocket, all sealable, all then compact in there, safe and easy to go. Yes, Miss Tistaz.
Wheeler?
Yes.
Someone's just messaged Denise.
Denise?
So she said, I ordered mine earlier this morning.
Yep.
She's just got a notification saying hers is on the way.
There you go. So if you order right now, somebody else has this morning and they have had notification it's on their way. So this is what I'm saying. You could have this by tomorrow. So if you're excited, go and print out the free downloadable artwork for your beautiful Bluebells collection, and then you can be up and running. And just remember, you can print it out like I did here, just print it all out and then use your dies, and then you can lay your dies over the top and then cut them out, and you've got your artwork as well. So you have got everything in there to make that precious collection in there as well. So an amazing kit for you to have, but honestly, very, very busy on this morning. So thank you so much. Mr. Taz.
Do I need, sorry, I should have done that.
What do you need me to, shall I show you a few more of the samples?
Yeah, can you get
Is that right?
the...
Can I grab these?
You got it?
Yeah. Well,
there you go.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Now, just to show you a little bit more inspiration, because again, it's all right me showing you different things, but the design team are incredible and they do fabulous things. Now, look at this. Again, adding that in the woven piece in the back to give it texture, design, florals, and the banner. That looks very, very special. Now, if you just want to use, this one's from Barbara, if you just want to use the cardstock in the kit, you don't want to print out the actual printables, that's fine. Like that, be happy. You've got the navy and you've got that beautiful blue in there, that blush blue cardstock, the stamp, the texture, but look how incredible that looks. So you imagine doing that in pinks and whites and oranges and greens. Now, this is what I was saying to you as well about moving it round and cutting those out. So look, you can see that little bumblebee guy on there as well. You've got that bit of detail, but adding in the beautiful bits around the edge and then the actual mesh. Now look at this. How gorgeous is that? A little bit of stamping, adding in the bumblebees in there as well. And then you've got your banner at the bottom. But you can see what I mean about the bow as well. Leave it a little bit free form and give it a little bit of movement. Really, really pretty. Now look at this one. Again, a beautiful one to have, and I know I keep saying they're beautiful because they are. They're so precious and so creative what the team have done. And this is what I mean about the mats and layers. Look how beautiful the mats and layers are. That's given us dimension, that's given us shape, that's really given us a look. Now, this one, like I said to you, pop it on to a larger size card. You can see there, to me, it could be a church spire or something like that. So again, make it be what you want it to be. So lovely, lovely collection. That could be fabulous for any time of year, but this is your Bluebell, your beautiful Bluebell collection. Extra cardstock is available on the website if you're wanting to stock up and make sure that you've got plenty of the coordinating cardstock in there as well. You have got that on the website. That was 240325. $14.99 for that one as well, and we have got those for you there. Now, last little demo of this out. Yes, Miss Tasmin.
Just by getting us out, we've had some more
comments. Oh, we're fabulous.
Beth has just had a notification. Hers is on the way.
Wow.
She has all 4 of them now.
Oh, fab.
And we've got Sheila who said good morning to all. I have just ordered mine. Loving the demos.
Oh, thank you.
And Catherine has said, what a lovely way to spend the Easter weekend playing with this kit.
Definitely, definitely, because we don't know what the weather's going to do yet, do we? So I haven't seen the forecast, so it could be nice sat inside making some beautiful cards. I'm with you on that one. So now let's have a look. So like I say, I've cut 2 exactly the same. 3 exactly the same, sorry. We're going to make an easel card this time. So I need a solid one for the base. And then this one I've probably scored 1/4 of an inch and then just found the centre point because you know I'm not a measurer. Okay, and I've just scored that in half. Never have been, never will be, can't convert me, I'm not a measurer. It's all by eye. Then I've cut a 3rd one that will sit on top. This will then be the mechanism for the card. A navy layer, and then I've cut the 2 different sizes in the apertures, which we're going to line up together again to give us that beautiful look on there too. So now let's take this and start putting this together. So a little bit of red liner tape, as always. This is going to be our go-to to make sure that this doesn't move. So we're going to take this off. But do remember, we've got the enamel dots on the show as well, if you did want to get a few of those to add into your basket, because like I say, these will be dispatched as quick as possible. And like I say, people are already saying this, but honestly, over 50% of the stock has now gone. Have we had any more messages, Miss Taz? Have we got any more updates?
they're watching your demos.
Oh, wow. But honestly, check out your baskets. We will be back at 12 noon. So remember that. You know, grab your lunch, grab your sandwich, come and sit with us and have a little crafting session. And any questions on the kits, please get your questions in and we will go through them. So you can see there, I've just taped that bit down. And like I say, with that, we're still already getting the easel shape. So just putting tape on the bottom bit. This is going to work onto there. I'm going to lay this one over the top. So that then will give me the layer then that moves and gives me a solid. Can you see? So I've got my card shape there. Let's take the navy as well. I'm going to add a little bit of glue to this one. Just add a smidgen of glue on there. This will mat and layer perfectly, and that's what I like. It's not, how many of us have got die sets and certain circles you'll think, oh, I'll mix that with a different one. They don't line up, and then you end up with one with a bigger border, one with a smaller border. It doesn't look right. These are precision made to make sure the increments are exactly right, and that is, like I would say, it looks like an expensive wedding cake. You've got that beautiful look on there that's really going to make your cards and your projects stand out. But this could be on a beautiful, if you've got one of the, you know, like the hat boxes, you can get the circular hat boxes, or even as a tissue box and pull your tissues through this bit. You could use that on the top of a square tissue box and just have that as your opening to pull the tissues out. So you could use it like that as well. But honestly, so creative. And even with these, you know, you can change it round. You could add like a little bit like that, make it a bit more abstract. It's up to you. But I can't wait to see what you all do with yours as well. But honestly, taking it back sometimes, because we all get a little bit, shall I say, pizza card happy. Got to have a bow, got to have a ribbon, got to have gems, got to have flowers, got to have everything on it. You end up putting that much stuff sometimes on your cards. You can't see the woods for the trees. Simplify it back, take it back to this. It's like when Carnation asked me to do this. I loved it because it was taking it back to where it all begins. And sometimes for us, that's all we need. So now I've got my little banner that I'm going to stick across there. I just need to position my flowers a little bit first so I can get that in the right place. And I can add this just here using a foam pad. But, you know, when you've got such a fabulous kit, you can just have half an hour or you can have 3 hours. 3 days you could get lost playing with this, making and creating with this, because you've just got the luxury of having quality products, which as always from Carnation Crafts they are, the precision cuts and the detail, even putting little pieces in like this that are going to give you that little bit more backdrop and that little bit of interest to your cards, which could have been missing. And these are the ones that will just give you that wow factor. So just adding that in the back, as you can see there, and that's just going to sit there. Then I'm going to take our beautiful Bluebells, add this onto here and make this work. But again, I never glue it all down, just a little bit of glue in certain areas, adding this down onto here to give you that fabulous look on there as well. Now everybody, I did think we were awfully busy from what Miss Tasman was saying. Everybody's out there. 60% of the stock is now gone. So honestly, that time in between, anything can happen. But honestly, we will be back at 12 o'clock. But you are going to have to not think about it. It's time to make the decision. It's time to check out your baskets. Because if you are somebody who's collecting them, do you want to miss out on this one? Because I know I wouldn't. Phone your friends at work if they normally have them as well and let them know that obviously 60% of the stock has now gone. So time is ticking on this one. It really, really is. So you can see with that, I've just took one piece in and one piece under. And these are the grasses this time. And then I'm just adding another little bow because I love the bows. I just think they're fabulous. And my little bumblebees. And you can see this has come together very, very easily yet again. But there's no overthinking with any of these. The magic will just happen. If you just stick to the shapes, you cut them, you layer them, you put them together, and then think about changing the colours. But you can see with the banner, that's totally like different. And we've added a little matten layer in there. And you can see then we have got an easel card that is then going to be able for you to make and sell. If you find that it's not sitting right, what I want you to do is just crease the back a little bit more. I use my scissors normally. Just crease that. That'll make it a little bit sharper. And then you can see that will stand up perfectly. And that will give you a different spin on your cards. Make it into a easel card like I showed you before. You can make it into a rocker card. You can put it on the front of a card. this is going to be the one for you. Hopefully you've enjoyed this hour as much as me and Tasmin have, and hopefully you'll join us back here again at 12 noon for a little bit more crafting, a little bit more clean and simple. But please check out your baskets. Please go to the website. Everything is on there. Item number will be back later on. There's your item number on there, 240324. And enjoy your lunchtime break, and we shall see you at 12 noon. Bye bye.